like he's waking up. Come on. Stop slacking. We gotta get him in the city before they call the lockdown.
Pace yourself, boy. We just need to get him to the clock tower, safe and sound, and then we'll be rosy.
Where's this cart going?
Baker's in Stone Market.
Was I talking to you? Hey! Get moving! Fucking beggars.
Makes you miss the old watch.
The voices! Stop the nightmares!
The gloom's getting worse.
Everywhere except Oldale. Someone should do something.
Nobody gives a shit about us, boy. You'll learn that soon enough.
All he cares about is progress! You want to see more of these bloody pipes everywhere?
You are the boss! That's enough!
Do you? That's not food for our bellies! That's not medicine for the sick! You don't think you're safe because you got a job shoveling shit for the rich! The Baron has a noose for every one of us! But change is coming! Orion is going to bring change! The Baron will burn! See? See? They're scared of the truth!
Keep your head down.
You there! Who are you speaking with? Stop!
Hey guys, TC Entertainer here, and this is my part 2 of Thief. Now, as you can see, I've got a new item. It's the claw that oh, I forgot her name. Erin, I think it is. The the girl in the last part. This is the claw that she was using. So yes, and when you get to this part, you unlock like the focus ability. So that's the ability to point out things that you can interact with. So yeah, it's pretty good. I'm quite happy with this game so far. It's not been too challenging. A couple of times I've tried to record and stuff, and I've had to start again because like people getting in the way and stuff. But and just a bit later as well, you'll notice edit that I've done to because I messed up at one point. And yeah, you may notice it. You probably will actually, because it's not hidden that well. So anyway, so yeah, I quite enjoy these stealth games. I can't wait for the next stealth game to come out, and it actually comes out tomorrow on the 21st of March, and that is the new Metal Gear Solid, and yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5, and yeah, I'm quite looking forward to that. So I'm not sure when I'll be able to get it, whether I'll be able to get it on release or whether I'll just have to wait, because I've got bills to pay and stuff. But anyway, we'll stick with this for now, and yeah, hope you enjoy this video. Obviously, you'll know whether you enjoyed it by the end of the video anyway. But basically, our goal in this video, in this in this game, this part of the level, is to get to the clock tower. And something I didn't realise was the last part and this part, I think, are part of the same level, because at the end of this part I got a little message up saying completed, so I assume that's the first level completed. But as you can tell, this one's like 20 something minutes, and the other one was like 19 something minutes. So yeah, rendering and uploading times, you know, I'm gonna try and keep it to about 20 minutes at the most. So yeah. Any of you watching these Thief gameplays, if you think I should cut them down a bit shorter, then you know, just let me know in the comments. And yeah, any feedback that, you know, so I can improve on my content and stuff. If you got any feedback for me, then you know, it's greatly appreciated. I will take constructive criticism. So yes. And I've noticed in this part of the level, or this level, whichever, the lock picking is actually it gets a bit harder. Say on one of the doors a bit later on, there's actually 4 little like pins you have to set, you know, to pick the lock. So yeah, I was trying to do it as quick as possible. So you know, I missed a couple of pins at one point, but I unlocked it eventually anyway. And I've got to say, the game, the interactivity with this game, like different things are, you know, really good. Like when you walk into a curtain, his hands come up and he moves it out of the way. You know, I like them sort of little touches, and yeah, just like things like that. Now this is this is a stealth game that I've not experienced before. So this level in particular, I was just sort of, because I hadn't played it many times. Because the first time I started recording, I did try and record a few times, but the first time I started recording, it was actually my first ever, like, you know, my first ever gameplay of this part of the level. So yeah, it was a little bit rubbish. I'm a little bit better with this level now, but it's taken a few times because I've got a Roxio Game Capture HD Pro, and there's the cut there, and yeah, I've got a Roxio Game Capture HD Pro, and basically it's been like fucking up, basically. Excuse me, French, but yeah, it has been really a pain in the backside, to be honest.
All these beauties.
So yeah, I'll try and make the when I mess up, I try and make the, you know, the edits seem as smooth as possible. I don't want to sort of go from one screen and then chop to the next one. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and I try and look in all the drawers and stuff on this game and everything, you know, to try and get all the collectibles I can get, because it may be important later on, which I think it may probably be. And as well, if anyone's got any tips for playing this game, or any, you know, tips, tricks, or anything, like, you know, feel free to let me know. You know. Or any advice on how to do different things. I'm more than happy to take criticism anywhere, you know, anywhere that's needed. So yeah. Be much appreciated, thank you very much. Just looking in these drawers, nothing in there. Pick the lock to the till. Old fashioned till, but yeah, and earlier on when I opened the door into this shop, yeah, you probably noticed the you know, the 4 circles the 4 pins basically, to pick the lock. And I actually go all through this part of the shop, and I don't find the mask anywhere. And then I find out all along it's marked on, on there, basically. So yeah, never mind. Now with this mask that you meant to get from the window, I assumed that you would use it to cover up the rest of your face or something. Maybe a bit of a silly thought, but just as extra cover. But when you pick it up, he says, "Oh, this could be sold. This could bring up a pretty penny. Oh yes." I can't remember exactly what he said, but anyway. So yeah, I've not done many stealth games that are like first person. I think it's partly because it's a PC game as well, like because there's been different Thief games, so that's obviously like a PC sort of thing from the other games. It doesn't really bother me really, but yeah, it's just a bit different because all the first person games that I play are like Call of Duty and stuff. So it just makes a nice change for it to be a stealth game, creeping around, but creeping around in first person instead of third person. And I may get some Rise Son of Rome gameplay up soon, hopefully. And I'm going to play around with my settings and try and get 1080p if I can. I am looking for excuse me. I am looking for a new capture device. I've actually seen one on Amazon. It's about £133 something, and it's the Kaiser Bass. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a gaming recorder, and basically it's a little bit like a HD PVR, but it's different. It's smaller and stuff, and it's better basically. And yeah, what it is basically you don't have to connect it to a PC. You can actually just have like a flash drive, plugged into it, so that your video, your recorded video would go onto the flash drive, and then you take the video on the flash drive, take it from there to your PC, and then start editing it and stuff. So yeah, that'd make it easier for me, because having to stay on the PC all the time, and it'd just be a bit easier. I could do it a little bit more remotely. So yeah, because in my house the computer is in a different room to what I've actually moved my Xbox One and Xbox 360 into the room with the computer in, but sometimes my Xbox ends up being in a different room, because if I take it downstairs, if someone comes round or something, then I have to take it downstairs, and it's a bit of a pain in the backside. So yeah, if I had Kaiser Bass and just what is it? If I had a Kaiser Bass and I just recorded it to a memory stick, then it'd be a lot easier, because then I can have my Xbox One downstairs, use it for my TV and Netflix and stuff like that, and it'd save moving it around all like every 5 minutes. Now, I apologise if I'm sort of droning on, babbling a little bit, but it's one of them games that there's not a hell of a lot to talk about, because you're just walking around, putting out candles like that, and nicking things off tables and stuff. obviously there's a story to it, but you know. Now this upstairs, I didn't actually get every collectible because I just didn't want anyone to detect me, and I thought, you know, I'll just get out of here, sod it. I'm not getting detected again, and then I have to do the whole thing again. So yeah, I didn't get all the collectibles, but I'll probably like go back and, you know, collect all of them, you know, in my own time, sort of thing, you know. I thought while I was playing, I thought that woman would hear me opening the drawers. She'd turn around and say, "Oi, what are you doing in my fucking house? What are you doing in my bloody house?" She'd be turning around and saying. But she's obviously deaf, so I just, you know, beat her around the head with me, whatever it is. Knocked her out. It's alright, she's only asleep. I've not killed her, don't worry. Just saves her saying, "Hey, there's someone in my house." So, yeah. And on my way out, through the window. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I think I was just checking there's any. Yeah, I think I'll just pick this up and then I head off out into the. You know, through the window. Up through the window and back down. I think we're nearly there now. Yeah, not too far from the clock tower now. So yes, I'm quite interested to see what part 3 is going to bring. Probably more drama with the, you know, creating the videos and stuff. Hopefully I'll get me 1080p settings and stuff all sorted. Hopefully I can fix the you know, the editing software and that to get a 1080p. If I can't, then I'm gonna search online for a way of, you know, sorting it out, because I can't keep doing 720p all the time. You know, I want to get the best quality possible for my videos. So yeah, one of my favourite little application things is that swooping, you know, past the light, and I actually hide in here just in case anyone, because I didn't know whether anyone would be walking down these paths again. So I just went in here, you know, I didn't know whether that dude was going to turn around either, so I just hid in here for a bit until, you know, and then I realised there's no one coming, so I'll just carry on. So off I pop. The distinguished little light, and then I'll make my way. Oh yes. And they would realise that the light's gone off, surely. Surely to God they would. So they have a bit of an argument with that woman there, and yeah, they're going to trot off, and I'm going to bugger off up to the clock tower. And when I get up there, that'll be the end of this video. Oh yeah. It's been emotional, guys, it's been emotional. Oh, just distinguish this one. Extinguish, should I say, not distinguish. Silly Billy. Yeah, I'm thinking of starting because I mentioned in my first ever video that I'm going to do like a comedy thing on my channel. If you got any ideas of any comedy video game videos that I could do, then, you know, leave your ideas in the comment section below. It'd be much appreciated. If no one comments, then I'll, you know, ask around my friends and stuff, and well, I'll ask around my friends anyway, but see if they've got any ideas, and I'll come up with something. So yeah, I'll try and make it as entertaining as possible. And yes, this is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for part 3. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.